نشكر دعمكم بالإعجاب والمشاركة والاشتراك في قناة تاتس التعليمية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مرحبا بكم إلى قناة تاتس التعليمية مع الأستاذ جاسم العقيلي، وشرح لمنهج الصف الثاني ثانوي الفصل الدراسي الثاني Traveller4 الوحدة الثانية Module 2 On the Move. Discuss. Do you like traveling? Why not? هل تحب السفر؟ لم لا؟ What's your favorite means of transport? ما وسيلتك للسفر أو التنقل المفضلة؟ Why? Flick through the module and find 3 short dialogues between a man and a hotel receptionist, a text about an imaginary way of traveling, an essay discussing the options a large city offers to young people, a short text about an unusual taxi, a magazine article about a bicycle tour. In this module, you will learn how to check into and out of a hotel, how to change a hotel and flight reservation, and how to talk about air travel. Talk about means of transport, type of holidays, and holiday destinations. Learn how to emphasize an action using the passive voice. Learn how to express reason, concession, and purpose using appropriate clauses. Learn to write a paragraph and an essay expressing your opinion. Acquire skills and strategies that will help you in exams. Lesson 2A. Reading. A. Discuss. Do you like cycling? Why not? هل تحب ركوب الدراجة؟ لم لا؟ Do you think you would enjoy a long-distance cycling tour? هل ستستمتع بجولة على الدراجات طويلة المدى؟ In your opinion, what are the pros and cons of it? في رأيك ما هي إيجابيات ذلك وسلبياته؟ B. Read the text quickly without paying any attention to the missing sentences and answer the following questions. What is the writer's purpose? ما هو هدف الكاتب من هذه الكتابة؟ Pedal away. Answer B. To give some information about the bicycle tour and pursued the readers to go on it. C. 5 sentences have been removed from the text. Choose from the sentences A to F the one which best fits each graph. 1 to 5. There is one extra sentence which you do not need to use. A. Major work was done to the castle from 1892 until 1912. B. However, the route is easy and there are frequent stops at local attractions. C. The route begins in Amsterdam, where cyclists have the opportunity to explore the city by riding around its famous canals. D. Only experienced cyclists can appreciate it. E. Cheap flights to Amsterdam can be found if you book in advance. F. Here, cyclists have an entire day to explore the city with their guide. D. Match the words highlighted in the text with their meanings. There are 2 extra meanings which you do not need to use. الكلمات ومعانيها. 1. Route means D. A way between places. طريق بين الأماكن. Number 2. Span means G. A period of time. وقت من الزمن. Number 3. Constructed means H. Built أي بني. Number 4. Restored means brought back to a good condition. أعادت تأهيله أو بنائه. Number 5. Specialities means B. Local foods. الطعام المحلي. Number 6. Fares means E. Money paid for a ticket. المال الذي يدفع للتذكرة. E. Discuss. Do you think you need to be a skilled cyclist to go on this bike tour? هل ينبغي عليك أن تكون متخصص في ركوب الدراجة لتذهب في هذه الجولة؟ Vocabulary. Words easily confused. كلمات يسهل أن ترتبك أو تلخبط فيها. Complete the sentences using the correct form of the words in the boxes. The answers are 1. The package holiday included flight tickets, accommodation, and a tour of the island. tour يعني جولة سياحية. Number 2. After a 15-hour journey, the men were exhausted. Journey هي الرحلة. Number 3. Bob works for a multinational company and he is sent on business trips regularly. الآن هذا الشخص يذهب في رحلات سياحية أو رحلات بزنس. Number 4. We have to wait for the bus because we can't afford the taxi fare. Fare يعني أجرة التاكسي. Number 5. How much did you pay for your ticket to Barcelona? الآن ticket هي التذكرة. Number 6. A lot of robberies have recently taken place in the area where we live. Area منطقة. Number 7. The exact location of the president's house is kept secret for safety reasons. Location يعني موقع. Number 8. This archaeological site is visited by hundreds of visitors every day. Site يعني مكان أو موقع إلى السياح. وفي هذه الحالة موقع تاريخي. Number 9. When are your guests expected to arrive at the train station? Arrive وصول. Number 10. Call me the moment you get to the airport. Get أن تصل واقعا بمعنى تأتي. Number 11. As soon as you reach the border, the police will ask you for identification. Reach يعني تصل إلى هذا المكان. ينبغي حفظ الكلمات بالكلمة التالية التي بعدها arrive at, get to. أما reach لا تحتاج إلى at ولا to. Number 12. Tom took the children to the zoo last Saturday. took يعني أخذ الأولاد إلى هناك. Number 13. My assistant will bring you a cup of coffee in a minute. Bring you سيحضر لك. Number 14. Can someone help me carry this bookcase downstairs? carry يحمل أو يساعدني في حمل. Grammar. Passive voice 1. المبني للمجهول الأول. A. Look at the sentences below and answer the questions that follow. The route is cycled under the supervision of a guide. Then, cyclists are taken by a ferry to the city of Brooklyn. 1. Why has the writer used the passive voice? To emphasize the action itself. ليركز على الحدث نفسه وليس من قام بالحدث. Number 2. How is the passive voice formed? وكيف نكون هذا المبني المجهول? Subject plus verb to be plus past participle. الفاعل ثم نضيف فعل من أفعال be إما في المضارع أو في الماضي ثم نأتي بالتصريف الثالث إما بإضافة ed، وإن لم يقبلها فنأتي بالتصريف الثالث من الأفعال غير المنتظمة. Passive voice examples. Active voice مبني للمعلوم، Passive voice مبني للمجهول. في حالة present simple المضارع البسيط نستخدم They take pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle are taken. فاستخدمنا فعل من أفعال be am is are، وفي هذه الحالة are لأن الفاعلة جمع. بينما past simple الماضي البسيط They took pictures of that castle. الآن هذا ماضي فعلينا أن نستخدم فعل من أفعال be الماضي. Pictures of the castle were taken، واستخدمنا were لأن الصور جماعة. Present perfect simple المضارع التام البسيط They have taken pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle have been taken. علينا أن نأتي بالفعل have ليصبح هذا الفعل تام، وأيضا علينا أن نأتي بالتصريف الثالث، والتصريف الثالث من الفعل be هو been، ونأتي بالتصريف الثالث أيضا من الفعل take، وفي هذه الحالة هو غير منتظم taken. Past perfect simple الماضي التام البسيط They had taken pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle had been taken. شبيه بالمضارع البسيط، ولكن have تتحول إلى had لتصبح ماض تام بسيط. Future will للمستقبل They will take pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle will be taken. أيضا استخدمنا will واستخدمنا بعد will be في المصدر، فينبغي استخدام الأفعال في المصدر بعد الفعل be، ولكن بعد الفعل be علينا أن نأتي بالتصريف الثالث. Modal verbs الأفعال models They may take pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle may be taken. هنا نتعامل مع المودلز مثل تعاملنا مع الفعل will. Note: when we want to mention who or what is responsible for the action, we use the agent by noun or pronoun. إذا أردنا أن نذكر من المسؤول عن هذا الحدث نضيف by ونأتي بالشخص الذي قام بذلك. Pictures of the castle are taken by many tourists. We do not use the agent when we don't know or when it is easy to understand who the agent is. وغالبا لا نحتاج إليه إذا لم نرغب بذكره أو لم نعلم من هو. Practice. Read the text below and circle the correct verb form. Answers are: when in Havana, Cuba, a fun way to get around is by cuckoo taxi. Cuckoo taxis are considered a trademark of Cuba and have been used for years. They are called cuckoo, Spanish for coconut, because of their shape. They are bright yellow and can be seen all around the city. As the locals will tell you, you will find no faster or more enjoyable means of transport in the world, because they are three-wheeled and can only carry 3 passengers. They can go very fast. Plus, you can breathe some fresh Cuban air. Ask the drivers and you will be shown all the sights of Havana. 2A. Listening and reading. A. Discuss. Have you ever stayed in a hotel? What was it like? هل بقيت في هوتيل؟ كيف كان؟ In your opinion, which of the following hotel facilities and services are the most important? أي المرافق أو الخدمات في الهوتيل هي المهمة؟ Swimming pool, beauty salon, business center, room service, Wi-Fi connection, spa, sauna, air conditioning, conference rooms.
2A. Listening and reading. B. Listen to 3 dialogues and decide which order they took place in. 1.
Welcome to the Jeddah Luxury Hotel. How may I help you?
I would like to check in, please. My name is Nasser. Salman Nasser.
Okay. Can I have your ID or your passport, please?
Sure, here you are.
Let's see. Mr. Nasser. Ah, yes. I have you down for 2 nights, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Can I have your credit card, please?
Although I have a credit card, I'd prefer to pay in cash. Is that a problem?
No problem at all. But if you choose to pay in cash, you will also have to leave a 1,000 SAR deposit.
Do you accept traveller's checks?
No, I'm sorry, we don't.
In that case, charge the room to my credit card.
Okay. Here is your key. Please enjoy your stay with us.
2.
Good morning, I'd like to check out, please.
What is your room number, sir?
203.
Just a minute, please. Okay, so you ordered room service?
Yes, that's right.
Here is your receipt. Please sign at the bottom.
I'd like 2 copies, please, so that I can give one to my accountant and keep one for my own records, too.
Of course. Here you are, and thank you for staying with us.
3.
Jeddah Luxury Hotel? How can I help you?
My name is Salman Nasser, and I'd like to change my reservation at your hotel.
When was your original reservation for?
It was supposed to be for this weekend, but because of a small problem that has come up, I'd like to make it for the following weekend, the 30th and 31st.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nasser, but there are no rooms available for that weekend.
Oh no, how terrible. But didn't you recently expand the hotel in order to accommodate more guests?
Well, despite adding an extra wing with 50 more rooms, we have none available. You see, it's a long weekend next weekend, and many people have decided to take advantage of our 20% special discount offer. Oh, hold on a minute, Mr. Nasser. This is your lucky day. There's a double room available, as a reservation has just been cancelled.
That's wonderful. Please book the room for me.
Okay, Mr. Nasser. We look forward to seeing you.
See, read the dialogues and answer the questions below. Number 1. What is the hotel offering guests staying for the weekend of the 30th and 21st at 20% special discount offer. يوفر خصم بهذا القيمة. Number 2. When did Salman originally plan to stay at the hotel? متى خطط لذلك في البداية? The weekend before that of the 30th and the 31st. Number 3. What will Salman have to do if he decides to pay in cash? ماذا عليه لو أراد دفع نقدي؟ He will have to leave a SAR 1000 deposit. أن يودع 1000 ريال. 4. How does Salman finally pay for his room? كيف دفع لغرفته? By credit card. بالبطاقة. Number 5. What does Salman ask for at the checkout counter when he pays his bill? ما الذي طلبه عندما أراد الخروج من الفندق؟ 2 copies of the receipt. نسختين من الإيصال. D. Find words in the dialogue which means the following. 1. A sum of money which you pay and may be returned to you. Dialogue 1. Deposit. إيداع. مبلغ مالي تودعه ثم يرجع إليك عندما تخرج. Number 2. Ask for payment from. تطلب دفع. Charge. Number 3. A piece of paper that proves you have paid money. ورقة تثبت أنك دفعت مالا. Receipt. إيصال. Make bigger. أن تجعل ذلك أكبر. Expand. توسع. Have enough room for. Accommodate. أن تكون هنالك غرفة متاحة لي. Number 6. A reduction in the usual price. تخفيض في السعر الأصلي أو الحقيقي. Discount. تخفيض. E. Talk in pairs. Read the situations below and act out the conversations. Role play. Student A. Imagine that you would like to charge a reservation at check out of the Belvedere Hotel. تخيل أنك تريد أن تحجز أو تدخل هذا أو الفندق أو تخرج منه. Student B, imagine you are a receptionist working in the hotel. الطالب B, تخيل أنك مدير الاستقبال الذي يعمل في هذا الهوتيل. Vocabulary, compound nouns, الأسماء المركبة. Look at the extracts from dialogue 2. What do the phrases in bold mean? The number of the room, service for guests in their room. What is your room number, sir? So, you ordered room service. A compound noun is a combination of two nouns that function as one word. The first noun defines the second one. Room number is the number of the room. هنا الاسماء المركبة عبارة عن اسمين. الاسم الأول يحدد الاسم الثاني. Room number, رقم الغرفة. B. Match the nouns on the left with those on the right to form compound nouns. Then complete the sentences 1 to 5 with some of them. الآن قم بتركيب أسماء مركبة من هذه الأسماء ثم املأ الفراغ بها. Package tour, holiday destination, hotel guest, peak season, return ticket, weather forecast. The answers are 1. All hotel guests can use the gym, sauna and relaxation room for free. ضيوف الفندق. Number 2. According to the weather forecast, it will be sunny and dry next weekend. توقعات الطقس. Number 3. August is peak season. That's why all the hotels are so expensive. موسم الذروة. Number 4. We are going on a package tour to Lebanon. We would like you to come along. جولة كاملة. Number 5. This airline has cheap flights to all popular holiday destinations around the world. وجهات الإجازة. Grammar, clauses of reason, شبه الجملة للسبب أو السببية. Look at the extracts from the dialogues and answer the questions that follows. Because of a smaller problem that has come up, I'd like to make it for the following weekend. There is a double room available as a reservation has just been cancelled. Are the phrases in bold used to explain why something happens or to express result? هل هذه الجمل التي باللون الغامق استخدمت لتبين أن هنالك سبب لحدوث شيء ما أو نتيجة لهذا الشيء؟ Use because, as, since, because of, and due to express the reason why something happens. هنا استخدمت هذه الجمل. It is used to explain why something happens. سبب حدوث شيء ما. ونستخدم في ذلك هذه الكلمات. Because, as, subject plus a verb. علينا نستخدم هذه القانون مع because و as. بينما because of و due to نستخدم معها noun or ing form. الاسم أو الفعل المضاف اللي هو ing. Clauses of concession, جمل التباين أو التعارض. Look at the extracts from the dialogues and answer the questions that follows. Although I have a credit card, I prefer to pay in cash. Despite adding an extra wing with 50 more rooms, we have none available. Do the phrases in bold express an idea which is in agreement or in contrast with the rest of the sentence? هل الجملتين تتفقان أم تتعارضان وتتباينان؟ هنا تتباين. They express an idea in contrast with the rest of the sentence. بالرغم أنه لدي بطاقة إلا أنني أفضل أن أدفع بالنقد. Although, even though, ثم نأتي بالفاعل subject ثم verb فعل. In spite of, despite, نأتي باسم or ing form of the verb و ing الفعل مضاف له ing. Clauses of purpose, الجمل الخاصة بالهدفية أو الحاجة. Look at the extracts from the dialogues and underline the phrases which are used to express purpose. I'd like 2 copies, please, so that I can give one to my accountant and keep one for my own records too. But didn't you recently expand the hotel in order to accommodate more guests? To express purpose use لنبين عن تبين أن هنالك هدف نستخدم التالي to in order not to اختياري so as not to ونستخدم بعد هذه البادئات base form الفعل في المصدر so that plus subject الفاعل plus can could أي فعل من أفعال المودلز ثم نأتي بعدها بالفعل في المصدر أيضا. Practice. Read the text below and circle the correct answer. Answers are although بالرغم من because بسبب even though حتى وإن due to بسبب in order to لكي in order to لكي أيضا as لأن despite بالرغم even though بالرغم من 2a listening and speaking. Listening. A. Discuss. If you were going to travel somewhere by plane, would you rather have a window seat or an aisle seat? Why? Open answers. يعني إذا سافرت بالطائرة هل تريد مقعد عند النافذة أم مقعد في منتصف الممشى؟ Why? لماذا؟ What are the following places at an airport? ما هذه الأماكن في المطار؟ check-in desk مكتب الدخول terminal صالة الانتظار gate بوابة. Which of the following documents might you need if you want to travel by plane to another country? ما الأشياء أو المعرفات التي تحتاجها إذا أردت أن تسافر إلى بلد آخر؟ Visa, driving license, passport, ID card. Visa, passport and ID card. If you want to change a flight reservation, which of the following do you think you need? إذا أردت تغيير حجز الطيران ماذا تحتاج؟ Passport number, flight reservation number, seat number, flight number. Flight number, flight reservation number. رقم الطائرة أو الرحلة والحجز. What information does a boarding pass include? ما المعلومات التي يتضمنها البوردينج؟ The passenger's name, flight number, seat number وهكذا. What do you think a frequently flyer program is? المسافرين المنتظمين. What kind of person would have a frequent flyer card? ما هو نوع هذا الشخص الذي دائم السفر؟ عادة يكون businessman.
2a. Listening and speaking. Listening. B. You will hear people talking in 6 different situations. For questions 1 to 6, choose the best answer, A, B or C. 1. You will hear part of a telephone conversation. Why won't the man be able to earn triple points on his frequent flyer card? A. The offer is not valid any longer. B. The offer is valid in some hotels only. C. He is travelling after the 30th of November.
Hello, Wings Airlines. How can I help you?
Hello, I have a question about the frequent flyer program.
What would you like to know?
I have a frequent flyer card and I saw on your website that if I stay in the Hilton Hotel, I will earn triple points. I just wanted to check how long that offer is valid for.
The offer ends on the 30th of November.
That's fine. I'm flying to Florence next week.
Oh, I'm sorry. That Hilton offer is only valid if you stay in the Hilton Milan or Rome.
2. You overhear a conversation. What does the man request for himself? A. A wheelchair. B. An aisle seat. C. A vegetarian meal.
Hello, I'm flying to Paris next week with my mother, but she's sprained her ankle. Would it be possible to have a wheelchair for her?
Of course, sir. Can you give me your flight reservation numbers?
My mother's flight reservation number is CRA 3730765. Mine is CLA 3730764.
I will arrange for a wheelchair to pick your mother up from the check-in desk.
Thank you very much. Also, can she have an aisle seat?
I'll just check for you. No problem. That's done.
Another thing I forgot. Could I have a vegetarian meal on board?
That's done for you. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's all for now.
3. You overhear a conversation at an airport. What does the man need to do to get to his plane? A. Get his boarding pass. B. Take a train to Terminal A. C. Go to Gate 22.
Excuse me, can you help me please? Do you know where Terminal C is?
Yes, you have to take the train there.
Where do I get the train?
Here, let me show you on the map. We are in Terminal A now. Take the escalator down, turn right and you will see the stop for the train. It will take you to Terminal C. It's the second stop. What gate do you have to go to?
Let me have a look at my boarding pass. Gate 22.
OK, once you get to Terminal C, just keep walking straight on and follow the signs. They will direct you.
Oh, thank you.
4. You will hear a telephone conversation. Why is the man calling the embassy? A. To make an appointment. B. To ask about American universities. C. To ask about New York.
Hello, is that the American Embassy?
Yes, how can I help you, sir?
I'm planning to study at a university in New York, and I want to know what I need to do.
First, you have to come into the office for an appointment and someone will discuss it with you.
Actually, can I make an appointment now?
5. You hear a conversation at an airport. What did the man have a problem with? A. His luggage. B. His documents. C. His destination.
Can I see your passport, please?
I have it right here. Where is it? Oh no, I've forgotten my passport.
I'm afraid you can't fly with us if you don't have your passport.
What? But I have to be in Madrid tomorrow. My daughter is getting married.
Do you have any other form of ID on you?
Well, let me see. Here, I have my driving license.
No, I'm sorry, we can't accept that.
What do you mean? Wait, here I have my national identity card. You're not going to tell me I can't use that, are you?
That is acceptable. Now, sir, do you have any luggage to check in today?
6. You will hear a telephone conversation. What must the man do in order to change his flight reservation? A. Contact the airline on the net. B. Pay a £25 fee. C. Go to the airline's offices.
Flyaway Airlines. What can I do for you?
Hello, my name's Jim Vedder and I'm calling to change my flight reservation. Though I made my reservation over the net, I don't understand why I can't change it via the net.
Yes. Changes can only be made by contacting the airline.
I see. Well, I was supposed to fly to Chicago on Thursday, but unfortunately something has come up and I can't leave before Friday.
Can I have your flight reservation number?
Sure. It's FAA 455 7655.
OK, Mr. Vedder. There's a flight leaving on Saturday morning. However, there is a £25 fee which will have to charge you for the change.
That's no problem. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your flight.
Speaking, talk in groups. Look at the pictures of the different means of transport and discuss the following questions. You can use some of the words, phrases in the boxes. What are the advantages and or disadvantages of each of these means of transport؟ ما إيجابيات وسلبيات هذه الوسائل المواصلات. Which means of transport, the car or the bicycle, would you prefer to use for short distances in a city؟ أي المواصلات بين الدراجة والسيارة للتنزه في نقاط ضيقة ومساحة ضيقة في المدينة؟ Which means of transport, the car or the aeroplane, would you prefer to use for traveling long distances؟ هل السيارة أو الطيارات تفضل استخدامها للرحلات الطويلة between cities or countries؟ Is there any other means of transport you would prefer to the ones in the pictures؟ هل هنالك وسائل مواصلات أخرى تريد أن تناقشها أو تفضلها؟ Why؟ لماذا؟ Convenient مريح، safe آمن، comfortable أيضا مريح، ولكن convenient يعني ملائم أكثر. tiring متعب، expensive غال، fuel وقود، parking problem مشاكل في المواقف، exhaust fumes العوادم، keep fit تحافظ على الرياضة، exposed to heat, rain, snow تتعرض إلى الحرارة، المطر والثلج، traffic jams مشاكل الازدحام بالسيارات، air noise pollution تلوث الهواء أو الضوضاء، environmentally friendly ملائمة للبيئة. An advantage, disadvantage of is تستخدم هذه الجملة مثلا إيجابية أو سلبية. Another advantage, disadvantage is إيجابية أخرى وسلبية أخرى. One of the best, worst things أحد الأفضل أو الأسوأ about traveling by is that بالسفر بهذه هو in my opinion is much better worse than في رأيي أفضل من أو أسوأ من. I would much rather travel by أفضل أن أسافر ب I definitely prefer أنا بالتأكيد أفضل to travel مثلا. Writing a paragraph expressing an opinion كتابة قطعة تبين فيها رأيك. A. Discuss. Have you ever been on a camping holiday? If yes, did you enjoy it? If not, would you like to go on one? Why not? هل ذهبت في رحلة تخييم؟ In your opinion, what are some of the advantages and disadvantages of camping? ما إيجابياته وسلبياته؟ B. Read the statement and questions below. Then read two different opinion expressions expressed in the paragraphs that follow. Which opinion do you agree with? لدينا رأيين حيال التخييم. أي الرأيين أنت معجب به أو تتفق معه؟ C. Read the two paragraphs again and answer the questions that follow. 1. In what part of the paragraph do the writers clearly state their opinion of camping? What phrases do they use? أين وضعوا رأيهم عن التخييم? At the beginning of the paragraph, in my opinion, in my experience. Number 2. Which words, phrases do the writers use to list add points? وكيف قاموا بترتيب نقاطهم? Underline them. Firstly, next, finally. Paragraph 2. In the first place, what's more, last but not least. D. Think about advantages and disadvantages of traveling by car and list them below. You can use ideas from the speaking section and add more. Do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? ما هي إيجابيات وسلبيات السفر بالسيارة؟ وهل الإيجابيات تطغى على السلبيات أو العكس؟ Writing task. Read the statement and question below and write a paragraph expressing your opinion. 70 to 100 words. قم بكتابة رأي عن التالي. Traveling by car is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Do you agree? السفر بالسيارة لم يعد رفاهية بل ضرورة. هل تتفق؟ Tip. When you are writing a paragraph expressing your opinion عندما تعبر عن رأيك begin with a sentence introducing the topic. ابدأ بجملة تعرض فيها الموضوع. Express your opinion clearly and give reasons using linking words, phrases to list add points. وضح رأيك بشكل واضح and أعطي أسباب لهذا الرأي ورتب ذلك في نقاط. 2B. Reading. A. Discuss. Read the title of the text. What do you think it means? اقرأ العنوان. ماذا يعني? What do you like, dislike about science fiction? ما الذي يعجبك لا يعجبك حول الخيال العلمي? B. Read the text quickly and match the headings 1 to 6 with the paragraphs A to F of the text. Beam me up, Scotty. وهو يتكلم عن الخيال العلمي الموجود في فيلم مثلا ستار تريك، والذي يتمحور حول التنقل بالضوئي، البيم الضوئي بالتحديد. C. Read the text and answer the following questions. Answers are: 1. According to the text, science fiction is a combination of science and great imagination. الخيال العلمي عبارة عن تكوين من الخيال الواسع وأيضا العلم. Number 2. Which of the following was not used in the Star Trek series? أي من هذا لم يستخدم في Star Trek؟ Prophetic technology. تكنولوجيا التنبؤ. Number 3. According to the text, what do some scientists believe? ما الذي يعتقده بعض العلماء؟ Some technology in Star Trek will not become a reality. بعض التقنيات الموجودة في هذا المسلسل ليست واقعية ولن تأتي كواقع. Number 4. What could the transporter in Star Trek series do? ماذا يقوم بهذا transporter? Transport a person from one place to another. ينقل شخص من مكان لمكان. Number 5. The writer suggests that الكاتب يقترح beaming could replace the need for transportation. الإرسال أو الإبراق باستخدام البيم الضوئي أو غيره سوف يستبدل وسائل التنقل. D. Match the words highlighted in the text with their meanings. صل الكلمات إلى معانيها. Commonplace هو المكان العام. F. Usual, ordinary اعتيادي وعام. Number 2. Portable متنقل. A. Something that can be easily carried or moved. Number 3. Fictional خيالي. Number G. Imaginary. Number 4. Aspects أي features وهي مواصفات أو مقاييس مثلا. Number 5. Via من خلال. B. Through. Number 6. Slightly بشكل ضئيل. A little. Number 7. Consequences وتعني. D. Effects تأثيرات أو عواقب. E. Discuss. Imagine you are living 200 years from now. As quickly as possible, make a list of things which you think you would be able to do then, which are not possible now. Then compare lists with other people in your class. Have you any others had the same or similar ideas? Which are the most popular ideas? فكر ماذا لو عشت 200 سنة من الآن في أشياء لا تستطيع القيام بها وستقوم بها في المستقبل. قارن أفكارك بأفكار الآخرين. Vocabulary. 1. Nouns describing occupations. A. The nouns writer and scientists appear in the text on page 28. Which words do they come from? Write science. Note: many nouns used to describe occupations end in suffixes such as. كثير من الأسماء التي تصف الوظائف تكون باستخدام ist, er, and iaan. B. What are the occupations corresponding to the words below? Write them in the correct column in the table. كون الوظائف من الأسماء التالية. Answers are: reporter مراسل, engineer مهندس, manager مدير أعمال, cleaner منظف, scientist عالم, receptionist مدير استقبال, artist فنان, biologist خبير في البيولوجيا, electrician فني كهرباء, politician فني سياسة. technician تقني. mathematician وهو عالم رياضيات. C. Use some of the words from the table above to complete the sentences. استخدم الكلمات لتملأ الفراغات. 1. Ian thinks that some politicians often don't care about the community and only think about their ambitions. Politicians, سياسيين. Number 2. Some scientists believe that there is life on other planets. علماء. Number 3. The receptionist at the Martin Hotel gave us a lot of information about the city. مدير استقبال هذا الفندق. Number 4. Mark had always been interested in painting and grew up to be a famous artist. فنان. Number 5. We couldn't figure out why the lights didn't work, so we called the electrician. وهو فني الكهرباء. Number 6. Our reporter James Rees will give us the latest news on this issue. Reporter مراسل. 2. Prepositional phrases with at and in. الجمل شبه الجملة المستخدم فيها الظروف التالية at and in. Find prepositional phrases with at and in the text on page 28. Can you think of any other common ones? In many aspects, at warp speed, at the speed of light, in the case of Star Trek, in fact, in reality, at work, in the classroom, in the future. B. Complete the sentences 1 to 8 with the prepositional phrases from the list below. Answers are: 1. At first, Ahmed and Ayman didn't get along, but later they become best friends. في البداية at first. Number 2. I wouldn't ask them for a favor if I were you. They are in bad mood today. In bad mood في مزاج سيء. Number 3. My father had an accident at the age of 8 and he has had a fear of cars ever since. At the age of في عمر. Number 4. I would like you to write a report and have it ready by Monday. At the least. There is no time to waste. At the least يعني على الأقل. Number 5. John was asked to leave the office and never come back. In other words, he was fired. In other words, تعني بكلمات أخرى. Number 6. Can't you do something about your office? It's always in a mess. In a mess تعني في فوضى. Number 7. Before Gary decided to charge careers, he discussed it with his parents in detail. In detail تعني بالتفاصيل. Number 8. If you can't go to your cousin's house for dinner, at least call them to let them know. At least على الأقل. 2b. Vocabulary and grammar. 3. Adjective suffixes. إضافات للصفات. A. The adjectives different and fictional appear in the text on page 28. Which words do they derive from? What suffixes are used? من أين أتت هذه الكلمات? The word different derives from differ. The suffix used in is ent. The word fictional derives from fiction. The suffix used is al. Note, many adjectives are formed by adding the suffix ent, al, and ly to a noun or verb. الكثير من الصفات تكون باستخدام هذه الإضافات الثلاث للاسم أو الفعل. B. Look at the adjectives in the table below. Decide which words they come from and what they mean. ماذا تعني؟ Confident, dependent, extent. Confide, depend, exist. Al, educational, additional, natural, national, logical, personal, traditional. Education, addition, nature, nation, logic, person, tradition. Ly, costly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Cost, day, week, month, year. Grammar, passive voice 2 المبني للمجهول النوع الثاني. A. Look at the following extracts from the text on page 28 and answer the questions that follow. Long before the technology became commonplace, mobile and handheld phones were being used in Star Trek. Spaceships are still not being sent into space at warp speed. At warp speed. 1. How would the above extract be written in the active voice? كيف يكتب في المبني للمعلوم؟ Long before the technology became commonplace, people were using mobiles and handheld phones in Star Trek. We are still not sending spaceships into space warp speed. 2. How do we form the present progressive and the past progressive in the passive voice? كيف نكون المضارع المستمر والماضي المستمر في المبني للمجهول؟ Subject is are, being, past participle للمضارع المستمر، بينما الماضي المستمر subject was were, being, past participle. In many respects, the technology of Star Trek was prophetic, and many things which were thought to be impossible then are now objects we use every day. Number 3. What does the phrase in bold mean? ماذا تعني الكلمة باللون الغامق؟ تعني people thought that many things were impossible then. الناس تخيلون أن تلك الأشياء مستحيلة في ذلك الوقت. B. Read the table below and give one more example for each case. اقرأ الجدول التالي وأعطي مثال آخر. Active voice المبني للمعلوم. Passive voice المبني للمجهول. في الزمن present progressive المضارع المستمر. They are taking pictures of the castle. وتبنى للمجهول pictures of the castle are being taken. استخدمنا فعل من أفعال be ثم أضفنا لبي ing ثم أتينا بالفعل في التصريف الثالث. Past progressive الماضي المستمر. They were taking pictures of the castle. Pictures of the castle were being taken. أيضا نفس الأسلوب ولكن في هذه الحالة استخدمنا الفعل الماضي من الفعل be. Verbs say, think, know, etc. They say he is very rich. It is said that he is very rich. He is said to be very rich. مع هذه الأفعال نستخدم هذه الطريقة في تحويل الفعل إلى حقيقة. أولا نستخدم is في هذه الحالة الفعل من أفعال be ثم نأتي بالفعل say في التصريف الثالث ثم نأتي ب that he is أو to be. Practice. Rewrite the following sentences in the passive voice starting with the words given. كون الجمل المبني للمجهول من الكلمة التي تعطى لك في البداية. Answers are 1. The reporter is interviewing the politician at the moment. مبني للمعلوم وتبنى للمجهول. The politician is being interviewed at the moment. ولأن ذلك مضارع مستمر استخدمنا is being. Number 2. They say that Tim's last book is a huge success. Tim's last book is said to be a huge success. استخدمنا say وحولناها إلى said to be. Number 3. The students were using 2 laptops for this project. مبني للمعلوم. أما المجهول 2 laptops were being used for this project. هنا لدينا ماض مستمر وحولناه إلى مبني للمجهول باستخدام were being used. Number 4. People believe that Niles is a millionaire. Niles is believed to be a millionaire. ولدينا الفعل believe وحولناه إلى is believed to be. Number 5. I am sending the emails as we speak. The emails are being sent as we speak. الآن لدينا مضارع مستمر حولناه إلى أيضا مبني للمجهول باستخدام are being sent. Number 6. Everyone thinks that the house on the hill belongs to a rich businessman. It is thought that the house on the hill belongs to a rich businessman. الآن think حولناها إلى thought that. English in use. استخدام اللغة الإنجليزية. Complete the text with the correct form of the words in capitals. أكمل مستخدما الشكل الصحيح من الكلمات بالحروف الكبيرة. Answers are. حولنا الكلمات إلى صفات. Success, successful. Excite, exciting. Travel, travelers. Day, daily. Tradition, traditional. Cost, costly. Addition, additional. Popular, popularity.
2B. Listening and speaking. Listening. You will hear 5 short conversations. For questions 1 to 5, choose the picture which answers the question correctly. 1. Which train are they going to take?
Well, I've just checked the train schedule and there are departures at 6:15, 7 and 8:30.
Remember though, we have to pick up Charlie from work at 7:15 and then go to the station.
I guess we only have one option then.
2. Where are they going to go this summer?
I think this year for our summer holiday we should go to a nice village up in the mountains instead of a beach resort again.
I don't know. You see, I really like going swimming in the summer.
Of course. We can go swimming in lakes and rivers.
Then no problem.
How is the man going to travel?
Are you going away for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to visit my parents in Brighton.
Really? I'm going to Brighton myself. How are you getting there?
I was hoping to go by car, but it broke down. And now I have to go by bus or train.
Well, there's plenty of room in my car.
Thank you very much.
4. Where did the man last see his passport?
Where could you possibly have lost your passport?
I don't know. I had it when I got off the plane because I went to the car rental agency and showed it to them to get a car. And then when I went to the hotel to check in, I couldn't find it.
5. What did the man not do?
So, how was Egypt?
It was great! I saw the Sphinx and the pyramids, and I did lots of shopping.
Did you go on a camel ride?
Extreme adventures are not for me.
Riding a camel is not extreme.
Still, it's not for me.
2B. Writing. Writing an essay expressing an opinion. كيف تكتب موضوعا عن رأيك. A. Discuss. Are you happy where you live? هل أنت سعيد حيث سكنك? Why not? لم لا? For what reason would you consider moving to another place? لأي الأسباب يمكنك أن تفكر في التنقل إلى مكان آخر. B. Read the rubric. Underline the keywords and answer the questions that follows. What are you asked to do? Present your ideas and arguments and give your opinion. توضح أفكارك ومناقشتك وتعطي رأيك. C. Now read the essay and answer the questions that follow. اقرأ هذا المقال وأجب على الأسئلة. 1. What is the function of the sentences underlined in the essay? إلى ماذا تقوم به الجمل الموضوع تحتها خط في المقال. To introduce the main idea of the paragraph. توضح الفكرة الرئيسية من القطعة. Number 2. What does the writer do in paragraph 2? ما الذي قام به الكاتب في القطعة الثانية. Explains what he she means in the first sentence. توضح ماذا يعني في بالجملة الأولى. Number 3. What does the writer do in paragraph 3? ماذا قام بالكاتب في القطعة الثالثة. Gives examples of what he she mentions in the first sentence. وأعطى أمثلة. D. Look at the words highlighted in the essay and use them to complete the table below. الكلمات المضللة في المقال استخدمها لتكمل الجدول. Answers are: You can use the following linking words phrases too. تستخدم الكلمات الرابطة التالية لكي list points توضح النقاط. Firstly أولا to begin with لنبدأ به in the first place في المقام الأول. Finally في النهاية. Add points تضيف نقاط. Also أيضا in addition بالإضافة إلى. Another reason سبب آخر. Furthermore أيضا. Moreover أيضا. What is more أيضا. Give examples تعطي أمثلة. For instance مثلا such as مثلا على ذلك. For example مثلا especially خصوصا. Give your opinion تعطي رأيك. In my opinion في رأيي. I believe أعتقد. From my point of view من وجهة نظري. Read the essay below and choose the best topic sentence A to D for each paragraph. Then circle the correct linking words phrases. F. When you are writing an essay giving your opinion, follow the outline below. عندما تكتب مقالا توضح فيه رأيك اتبع الدليل التالي. Introduction المقدمة. Briefly introduce the topic you are going to discuss. اعمل مقدمة عن الموضوع الذي سوف تناقشه. Say how you feel about it. ما هي مشاعرك اتجاهه. Main part 2 paragraphs. الجزء الرئيسي عبارة عن قطعتين. Choose two main aspects of the issue and write 1 paragraph on each. تحدث في قطعتين عن موضوعين رئيسيين من هذا الموضوع أو نقطتين رئيسيتين. Explain your ideas, points and give examples if possible. وضح أفكارك ونقاطك وأعطي أمثلة إذا ممكن. Conclusion الخاتمة. Sum up by stating your overall opinion. أنهي باختصار في معطيا رأيك النهائي. G. Read the rubric below, then make an outline for the essay following the guidelines in F and using ideas from the speaking section on page 31. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay on the following topic. طلب منك معلمك الكتابة عن هذا الموضوع. The ideal summer holiday destination is a small, peaceful town. Do you agree? الإجازة الملائمة المناسبة جدا هي بلدة آمنة صغيرة. هل تتفق؟ Writing task. Write your essay 100 to 150 words. Go to the workbook. Tip. تلميح للكتابة. When you are writing an essay expressing an opinion عند كتابة رأيك, select a few ideas, points, arguments. اختر بعض الأفكار والنقاط والمناقشات. The ones you have the most to say about. والتي لديك الكثير لتتحدث عنها. Don't try to deal with too many points. لا تحاول أن تبين الكثير من النقاط. Use topic sentence to express the central idea of each paragraph. استخدم جملة الموضوع لتبين موضوع كل قطعة. Develop the paragraph by expanding on the idea in the topic sentence. وبعد ذلك طور القطعة معتمدا على الجملة الرئيسية. Justify your ideas and when possible use examples to illustrate them. وضح أفكارك وفي النهاية استخدم أمثلة عليها. Use a variety of linking words, phrases to list points. استخدم كلمات الربط لتبين النقاط. And add more points. Give examples and express your opinion. أضف نقاط أخرى أو أمثلة إضافية ثم بين وجهة نظرك النهائية.
2. Roundup. Listening. You will hear people talking in 6 different situations. For questions 1 to 6, choose the best answer A, B or C. 1. You overhear 2 people talking. Where was the Frida Kahlo exhibition? A. In Mexico. B. In Leamington. C. In London.
So, how was your trip to Mexico?
Unfortunately, we didn't make it after all.
Oh no, don't tell me it was Bill's fault again.
Well, yes, but he can't help it if he's afraid of flying.
I see. So did you stay in Leamington then?
Actually, we took a train to London and went to Tate Modern. They had an exhibition of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter. It almost felt like we were in Mexico.
2. You will hear part of a telephone conversation. When is the man checking out? A. The 27th. B. The 28th. C. The 29th.
Four Seasons Hotel. How can I help you?
Yes, hello. I would like to make a reservation for the 26th of December.
Of course, sir. How many nights are you planning on staying?
Just 3.
So you're leaving on the 29th then?
No, the 28th.
So that's 2 nights then, the 26th and the 27th.
Yes, that's right. Are there any ocean view suites available on those dates?
Let me check. Yes, there is one. Would you like me to book it?
Yes, please. The name is Jones. Todd Jones.
3. You hear a conversation between a tour guide and a man on a tour. What is the group going to do now? A. Go shopping. B. Visit the medieval castle. C. Go to the National Gardens.
Now look to the west and keep your eyes open for the medieval castle.
Is it on the right or the left?
On your left, sir.
I don't see it. Can you point it out again?
It's right there.
I thought you said it was on the left.
It is on the left. I said... Oh, never mind. Now, in a few minutes we'll be passing in front of the National Gardens, where we will spend the next hour.
Are we going to do any shopping today?
Well, sir, this is the end of the tour. We have been on the road for 5 hours.
4. You overhear 2 friends talking. What is the weather going to be like in Barcelona? A. Warm and sunny. B. Cold and rainy. C. We don't know.
So did you pack everything for your trip to Barcelona?
No, not really. Actually, I haven't even decided what clothes to take with me.
Well, it's probably going to be warm and sunny over there.
Quite the opposite, actually. I read it online.
Well, at least you're going somewhere.
Why don't you join me? I'm sure we can get another ticket.
Do you mean it? I would love to.
5. You hear 2 people discussing holiday plans. Why doesn't the man want to go to Costa Rica? A. He doesn't like flying to faraway places. B. He would rather go to a tropical island. C. He thinks it might be too expensive.
What do you think about Costa Rica for this summer?
Forget it.
Why? I thought you always wanted to go to Costa Rica.
True, but the same goes for the Bahamas, Puerto Rico and Tahiti and all tropical islands. You need 2 months' salaries to fly to such faraway places.
Oh, is that what's bothering you? Don't worry about it. My friend Carl is a travel agent. He'll get us the cheapest prices available.
Let's go and see him and we'll talk about it.
6. You overhear 2 people talking about their plans for the weekend. Why is the man going to go to Dover? A. To go shopping. B. To escape from the rainy weather. C. To do something different.
Have you got plans for the weekend?
Well, I was thinking of going shopping. What about you?
I was thinking of visiting my uncle in Dover. Do you feel like joining me?
I would love to. I need a break from this rainy weather.
I hate to disappoint you, but the weather isn't much better there either.
Still, it's a nice change, and a trip will do me good.
Culture page 1.
The Voyage of the Brendon. Every student learns that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. But 900 years earlier, an Irishman called Brendon described a voyage in a tiny boat. After a difficult trip, he came to a strange land that is now believed to be America. Many people think the story is a fairy tale. However, the sailor Tim Severin believed it might be true. How would he prove it? By repeating Brendon's voyage himself. First, he needed a boat like Brendon's. According to the story, it was made of animal skins. Severin talked to people in Ireland who knew how to make leather boats. The research took 4 years and building the boat took 4 months. Not surprisingly, he called the boat the Brendon. It was only 11 meters long. The first time Severin sailed in the Brendon, he was pretty scared. He wondered if they would really be able to cross the Atlantic. In May 1976, Severin and 4 crew members sailed from Ireland. For 2 weeks, Severin felt seasick. In addition, the leather smelt terrible, and they were always wet. Sometimes they had to sail in the opposite direction because the wind was blowing the wrong way. Still, they went on through the Scottish Islands. Like Brendon the sailor, they saw many whales. The whales showed interest in the little skin boat and often came to look at it. Next they arrived in Iceland. In his story, Brendon describes an island where unfriendly people threw burning rocks at him. Perhaps this was Iceland, where volcanoes throw fire and hot rocks into the sea. Leaving Iceland, the Brendon faced a terrible storm. Severin was afraid the boat would overturn. The waves were huge, and it felt like they were in a car crash every 15 seconds. They got wet and were scared, but they survived. Like Brendon the sailor, they ran into fog as they passed Greenland. When the fog lifted, Severin saw icebergs. This meant they were close to Newfoundland, Canada. Their journey was almost over. However, the worst was yet to come. One day the Brendon hit ice and water began to flood the boat. They struggled to keep the boat above the surface. Luckily, they were able to fix the hole with a piece of leather. The tiny ship made of skins survived what had sunk the Titanic. At 8 p.m. on June 26, 1977, the Brendon reached Canada. They had made it. So, did this mean an Irishman had reached the New World 1,500 years ago? Perhaps. But without a doubt, Tim Severin had made one of the greatest sailing trips of the 20th century.
1. Brendon was a sailor from Ireland. True. Number 2. Tim Severin's boat was made of leather. True. Number 3. Severin found it easy to sail the boat. False. Number 4. Some people threw rocks at Severin in Ireland. False. Number 5. The Brendon almost sank off the coast of Canada. True. كان معكم الأستاذ جاسم العقيلي مع تمنياتنا لكم بالتوفيق والتفوق.